Have you grown garlic before? Have you wanted to grow garlic, but you were a little intimidated? Growing garlic is one of the easiest things that you can grow as a beginning gardener. Hi there, Amanda here with Front Acre. I'm out in my garden right now. It is October. We have had frost several mornings this week. It's been about 35 when I wake up, so pretty chilly. But anyways, I am out here separating garlic heads into individual cloves per planting. And I got to thinking, I don't know if I have shown on here how to plant garlic before. I know I've mentioned many times that, if not here on social media, that garlic is one of the easiest things for you to grow. It is so easy. So I thought since I'm here, I may as well just go ahead and show you guys how to do it. I went ahead, I saved my biggest and best cloves of the garlic harvest this year, and I had them set aside for replanting. And now I am just taking that head and breaking it into the individual cloves. Just tossing them into a basket for now. And I gotta tell you, some of these are huge, absolutely huge. Like almost elephant garlic size. Some of these cloves are just massive. I mean, look at that. That's not even the biggest one we've had. They're just really big. So that's good. Hopefully those will grow more really big heads. So I have one more head to separate, and then I'll show you what to do with them. I did not bring out a tripod because I wasn't originally planning to record this, so we'll see how it goes. But I've seen a lot of people asking in different Facebook groups, Instagram, things like that, about how to plant garlic. When do I plant garlic? And like I said, it's super easy, but since so many people have been asking this year, I thought I may as well make a video about it while I'm here. I have cleared out most of my garden this week. All of the worm weather crops are gone now. The chickens have come through and cleared up most of the dropped fruit and bugs and things like that. As I said, we've had quite a bit of frost this week. Not heavy frost, but we have had frost, and that's kind of your cue that it is time to plant garlic. So I have just loosened up the soil here, gotten out some of the extra weeds and loosened the soil here right along this fence line, and this is where I'm going to be planting my garlic. Ignore these tomatoes. I hung the plants that still had tomatoes on them with the intention of bringing them in to finish ripening, but I obviously forgot them outside. So much for that. Anyways, so I have loosened the dirt, and now I'm just going to plant the cloves. Super easy. All right. We'll see how this works. All right, as you see, I've got a lot of organic matter. Well, can you see? I've got a lot of organic matter in the soil here. Really, the only thing that I added to my garden this year, amendment-wise, is just some shavings, the leftover straw from the barn last year. So, yeah, just use bedding and all the manure that comes with it, and the garden did really well. So, and actually I can tell the difference in the soil this year. It was not nearly as hard and compact. It was really easy for me to loosen this up. So, as I said, this is nice and loose, and garlic's super easy. You simply take the clove and stick it in the ground, pointy side up. That's all you gotta do. I actually lost count of how many were here, so I'm going to try to count as I plant them. And I'm just going to do maybe 3 rows really close together right along here. Now, one thing I will mention here is that there are 2 different types of garlic that you can choose from. There are hard neck varieties and soft neck varieties. The soft neck varieties are the ones that you see braided really lovely like and hanging, and they do have more cloves in them, but the cloves are smaller, and they do tend to store really well, hence that braiding for storage. However, they are not as cold hardy as the hardneck, and they do not get escapes. So if you're wanting to harvest garlic scapes as well as the heads, then you'll want to plant a hardneck variety. They don't store quite as long as the soft necks, but they do peel easier. They don't have as many cloves, but the cloves, as you saw, are much bigger. I do generally plant a hardneck variety so that I can have those scapes and not have to worry about them in our unpredictable winters. So just do some research to decide which would be best for your area before planting. So I've got all my cloves in. Well, not all my cloves. I have some extra here. These rows are a little bit wide, so I might actually put some in between them. They only need to be about 4 inches apart, just big enough for the head to develop. So you can put them pretty close together. I actually forget how many I had now. I think it was around 80, and I still probably have at least 20 to go still. So yeah, now that they're in the ground point side up, I'm just gonna cover them real good, and then let the roots start to grow and get established before winter sets in earnest. And then once it does start getting really, really cold, I will top them with straw just for insulation over the winter. But yeah, that's pretty much it. After that, I am done and pretty much hands off until we harvest the scapes next summer. And then the bulbs a little about a month after that. So yeah, really, really easy. Growing garlic is one of the easiest things that you can grow as a beginning gardener. It is so hands-off. You put it in the ground in spring, next summer you'll harvest it. That's it. So, have you grown garlic before? Have you wanted to grow garlic but you were a little intimidated? Hopefully this video has set those fears to the side and given you the confidence you need to go ahead and start. Just start. Now is the time. I am in gardening zone 6A, so if you are in 6A or warmer, you still have time to get this in the ground. And honestly, I have done it late before. I think as late as into November, and still had a good harvest from it. So now's the time. Get you some seed garlic, get it started, and like I said, the nice thing is, once you get your crops, save back some, and then you only have to buy garlic once. You can plant from your own seed after that, which is very regenerative, very self-sustaining. So go plant some garlic right now. If you enjoyed this content, if you've enjoyed this short little video here, go ahead and give it a like. That will allow more of our stuff to show up in your feed, and also to tell the algorithms that you liked it and maybe more people would want to see it. And then don't forget to subscribe so that you can follow us as we continue on this homesteading adventure. Until next time, have a wonderful fall.